So what we're going to talk about today is find your happiness. What inspires you? I'm hoping I could throw some inspiration your way as you listen. But what else motivates you? What inspires you to want to do something? There are random acts of inspiration that just can't be planned. We don't know what will inspire us or when. The good news is that to a certain extent, we can inspire our mind to enjoy some things. We all have personal triggers that can instigate our happiness, like exercise. That to me is one of my inspirations that I'll talk about. But here is an exercise, a mind exercise. Make a list of 10 things that you do that really make you happy. Maybe you have more than 10, maybe just a few less, but that's okay. Write them down. Mine would have to be my wife, my family, walking my dog, going to the gym, eating healthy, because I just started almost a year ago a vegetarian diet. I like to write, chat with some friends, listening to rock and roll music, of course, swimming in the waves, looking up at the stars at night, or sitting and listening to the windy and rainy days. I know too much rain, it's not so fun, but I like windy and rainy days with the lightning and stuff. That's a few of mine. Of course, we could have more than 10. It doesn't matter. Just write them down. And that's the whole point of this exercise. When was the last time I swam or looked up at the stars? I haven't swam this year, but I have looked up at the stars lately. Have you ever found the Milky Way on a clear night and then looked again through a pair of binoculars? To me, this is stunning. When I was in the Navy and out to sea, I would love to go up on top of the aircraft carrier at night because there's nothing out there but darkness, and you can see all the stars clear as can be. And it's just amazing. So now let's focus on the list. I sit outside and I walk my dog often. So that makes me happy, and I'm quite used to doing that. So I'm going to add reading fiction that I like and what I used to do. I love doing that, but I sort of forgot to do it very often, or I just switched on what I'm doing. So now you get the idea. You want to swap things up a little bit. You're making this list into a feel-good, inspiring things to do that are right on your doorstep. If you have either more or less than 10, just go with that. Someone I know loves to declutter and feels liberated after turning their garage he hasn't touched for ages. Afterwards, he takes all the unwanted items to the charity shop, so he has a double feel-good factor. That is why I call this a personal trigger list. It's special to you. Things that make you feel good. Let's take this one step further. Is there something from your list you can choose to do every day? Listening to one piece of music, looking at some old photos, reading, painting, drawing, walking, talking, singing. You could dance if you like to dance. This list is endless, and it can be totally endless, but all the things are what you love to do. No excuses. Everyone has things they like to do. Make the time just for one thing for you each day. The evening before or first thing in the morning, plan which one you will do, and then you have something to look forward to. Make every day special because you deserve it. If there are things on your list that aren't possible to do right away, start a plan to lead towards these goals. Maybe you want to paddle in the sea for miles away. When would you go? How would you get there? Do you need to start savings towards this trip? When can you go? Just ask these questions. This is one of my favorite things. All about enjoying what we love. Things that are often within our reach, but we ignore them, or we neglect to enjoy them as often as we should. Maybe we just do these things out of habit. The trick is to feel good for no reason. This is something I wish I started when I was much younger. But this is the time you can start them now. Doesn't matter your age, just start it. Find your happiness because you do deserve it. You're wonderful, you're bright, you're courageous, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're handsome. You are everything you desire to be. It is a better life.